And once again, a good Friday evening from the Superior Propane Center, Rink A, as it's U15 division action here in our next game. Jeff Robichaud with you here on this, what's been an exciting weekend of hockey so far, and we still have 2 more days of it to go. Dieppe Flyers coming into action here, sit first in their division at a perfect 2-0 in the weekend. This is their final game of the round robin. They're taking on the Mid-Isle Matrix, who currently sit at 1-0-1, 3 points. They're tied with the Harbor Rage, who are done round-robin play. The Rage have themselves a record of 1-1-1, and this is the last round-robin game for the Matrix. Leading the way for the Flyers in scoring, Miguel Dueron with 2 goals and 4 assists for 6 points. Samuel Surratt lead the Matrix with 5 points so far, 2 goals and 3 assists. So still lots of jockeying to go on here for position. If by chance the Flyers come out victorious, the Flyers will secure the top seed at 3-0. Mid-Isle Matrix will have themselves the same record as the Harbor Rage, so they'll have the same record as the Harbor Rage at 1-1-1. And then, of course, the tie-breaking effect comes into play with team record head-to-head, and then, of course, the point plus-minus as well. So we are just moments away from puck drop here on this last game, or the next game here at the Superior Propane Center. Flyers in their home oranges with black trim, Mid-Isle in their, I guess you can call it Minnesota Wild colors, green with white trim. Flyers will be going right to left to start the game. Goaltenders. Starting goaltender for Mid-Isle is Jack Clough. Starting goaltender, Annika Betts for the Dieppe Flyers, and we are underway here at the Superior Propane Center as Roy will dump the puck down into Mid-Isle territory. Corbett was going back to pick it up. He actually knocked it out of the air with a high stick. And so we'll have our first stoppage in play just 12 seconds into the first period. Face-off will be deep in Mid-Isle territory to the right of Jack Clough. Draw is won there by Mid-Isle. Alex Trivers plays it up the near side, kept in at the point by Roy. His shot goes off a skate and into the corner. Robinson battling up there for the loose puck for the Flyers. Cruz Howitt unable to get it out. There's a shot there by Boucher. Goes off a leg. Bounces down into the far corner. Trivers will play it in behind the goal. And the Mid-Isle Matrix get it out in a neutral ice. Nicely read there by Boucher. He picks off that, clearing a pass up the middle of the ice. Boucher trying to get a shot off and falls down in the process. And that shot goes wide of the goal. Trivers once again, he'll play it up onto the far side. Mid-Isle get it out in a neutral ice. And it's chipped back into Mid-Isle territory by Boucher. Here's McFadden trying to feed it through the slot area, and that pass broken up. Mid-Isle skated out in a neutral ice. Laird knocks it off his man's stick. Cowett runs over his man in the neutral zone. Here's Jaillet in over the Matrix line. Loses control of it. The puck goes down below the goal line. Matrix will play it up onto the far side. Cody plays it off the wall out in a neutral ice and actually comes over onto the near side where he'll pick it up and chip it down into Flyers territory. Cowett turns it over to Cody. Cody in front of the goal. There's a shot that gets redirected into the corner off a defenseman's stick. Mid-Isle now still with it. Surratt plays it all the way back to the point. Long wrist shot there by James. That sails high and wide. Nolan McGillis plays it off the wall. Duplessis picks it up in the neutral zone. Duplessis got a man going to the net. Got Collette going there. Tried to feed it there. And that pass was broken up. 2 minutes gone here in the opening period. Here's a pass that goes in behind Cody of Mid-Isle. Picked up on the near side by Berube. Berube up for Richard in over the line. Richard plays it back to the point. Slap shot by Berube. Looking for the redirect there by Nolan going towards the front of the goal. Unable to get a stick on that. William Henry plays it over up the far wing. Mid-Isle get it out in a neutral ice. And the Flyers will dump it just inside the line. Mid-aisle, play it back inside Flyers territory. Here's Berube once again. Plays it up the left side for Richard, having a hard time handling that pass. Forced to play it back behind his own goal. Vautour, he'll wrap it around onto the near side, and the puck will roll out into neutral ice. Here's mid-aisle now, controlling. Henry plays it up the near side, and then Richard will dump it right back into mid-aisle territory. Delayed offside on the Flyers, and they finally tag back up. Through the neutral zone, here's Henry in over the line. Henry fans on the shot. Berube picks it up on the near side. Berube almost got run over there, seen the forward coming at the very last second. Flyers chip it out to neutral ice. Nolan picks it up at the blue line for the Flyers. He'll skate it over the line. There's a shot right on, and a nice glove save there by Jack Clough. Looked like it might have been going a little high and a little wide, but Clough nonetheless playing it safe and grabbing onto it and hanging on. 3.5 gone here in the opening period. Again, 2 15-minute periods for periods 1 and 2, and a 20-minute third period. Face-off is to the left. And actually, correction, I got to say, I have to apologize. I thought it was Sam Clough. I thought I could see number 1. It's actually Sam Morash, number 31, the goaltender for the Matrix. So my apologies to Sam Morash. And there's a delayed penalty here coming up to the Flyers, I do believe. It's going to be a boarding call. And that's going to go to number 27, Owen Shediak of the Flyers. And so mid-aisle with their first power play opportunity of the evening. 3:44 gone here in the first period. Surrett over to the right side for Trivers. Trivers unable to hold it in at the line. Nice job there by Robinson on the penalty kill at the top of the box there. Trivers will skate it through the neutral zone, in over the line. Travers into the slot area, shot right on by Howitt. Really didn't get much on that shot, and that was able to be steered into the corner by Annika Betts. There's a long wrist shot, gets deflected high off the glass. Trivers now, he'll play, or excuse me, that was a Howitt. There's a long shot, redirected, bouncing in front of the goal, and Betts had no idea where that was. And the Flyers were able to clear it out. Toombs has it knocked off his stick. Following up, however, in over the line comes Surrett. There's a pass from the corner. Matrix unable to come up with it, and that gets cleared away down into neutral ice and just inside the Matrix line. McEwen, he's being pestered there. McEwen forced to turn back and regroup. .45 seconds to go here in the power play. 10 minutes remaining in the opening period. Blake Cody plays it right through the slot area. Nobody there on the far side. It's Bulpett for the Matrix. He can't do anything with it, and that allows the Flyers to come up with it and fire it down the ice. So the Matrix haven't really had any sustained pressure or opportunity here on this power play. Here's the Matrix now. That is McEwen trying to play towards the front of the goal and had a stick lifted last second. And that allows the Flyers to come back the other way. Here's Cowett down the right side on the backhand, trying to play towards the front of the goal, and absolutely lassoed there by Landon Corbett. Got the arm up around the neck of Cowett. They're going to call this a head contact penalty. And so just after the Flyers kill off their first penalty, the Flyers are going to turn around and get their first power play with 9:06 to go now here in the first. Face-off will be to the left of Sam Morash, the goaltender of the Mid-Isle Matrix. Berube at right point. Berube walking towards the middle of the ice. They'll feed it over onto the far side. There's a shot redirected right through the blue paint. Ends up in the corner. Vautour plays it down below the goal line. Richard plays it all the way back to the point. Unable to handle that pass was Alex Casey, forcing the Flyers all the way back into their own zone. Casey, he'll regroup. He'll feed it up the left side. In over the line, here's Richard, drops it for Votor. Votor plays it all the way back down and behind the goal. Richard got his man coming in from the point, and there's a shot that goes wide of the goal and it will bounce out into neutral ice. Isaac Birube loses it at the Matrix line. That'll allow the Matrix to clear it as far as the Flyers line. Birube with it once again. He'll step in over the line. He'll drop it for Shediak. Shediak for Votor. Votor trying to feed it over onto the far side. That pass was broken up, and the Matrix are able to get it all the way back down into Flyers territory. Betts plays it there for Votor. 7:45 to go here in the first. Long pass for Shediak, and that goes off his stick and gets tipped up over the glass, and probably about 9 rows up and out of play. So the Flyers with some good zone time, really with nothing to show in the first minute and 19 of the 21, of that power play. 35 seconds to go now in the man advantage. Boucher plays it up the left side for Shediak. Shediak trying to feed it up for Dwaron, and that was cleared away. Berube, left side for Shediak. Shediak gets bumped at the line. Roy following up. He'll play it down into Matrix territory, but there's a offside at the Matrix line. 7:20 to go here in a scoreless first period so far. Matrix 0 for 1 with the man advantage, and the Flyers with 14 seconds remaining still in their first power play. Cahouette for McGillis. McGillis plays it back for Cahouette, and it has it knocked off his stick, but McGillis will play it back to the point. Flyers control. Here's McGillis, top of the left circle. His shot had a beat on the top left-hand corner, blockered away there by Morash. Team's now back at even strength. Pass through the slot area. Trying to return the puck there to McGillis. McGillis controls it. Plays it back to the point. Long wrist shot by Jaye right on. Morash the save. Rebound picked up there by McGillis. McGillis plays it back for Jaye. Jaye plays it down deep. It'll actually bounce to Morash, and he'll steer it into the near corner. Laird plays it in behind the goal. Here's Jaye in the corner. Jaye pass right into the slot area, shot right on. And a nice sprawling save there by Morash. Jaye pinching in from the point, plays it down into the corner. Alex Trivers trying to play it around the wall. McGillis bodies his man. Cahouette now plays it in behind the goal. Duplessis chases it down for the Flyers. He'll play it there into the middle of the ice. There's a wrist shot right on as Yannick Richard coming off the bench picked up that pass in the slot area. Cahouette plays it right through the blue paint. Jaye pinching down from his point position. Runs into the referee in behind the goal. Jaye plays it high off the glass. Knocking it down on the far side is Richard. Richard was trying to walk his way towards the middle of the ice and lost control of it. That allows the Matrix to get the puck down into Flyers territory, but Jaye right back the other way. He'll fire a shot wide of the goal. Casey off the bench. He'll pick it up. He gets bodied on the far side. Shediak with it now. He'll play it back for Berube. Berube trying to find a shooting lane. Sends a wrist shot right in onto Morash. Steered aside, and the pass from behind the goal comes all the way back out into neutral ice. 5:15 to go in the opening period. Richard plays it there for Nolan. Nolan trying to get it towards the front of the goal, and he was cut off. Wraparound attempt there, and Morash with the save. There's a shot from the point that doesn't get all the way through. Puck still loose at the side of the goal. Flyers whack at it, and it's cleared away there by the Matrix. Matrix dump it down into Flyers territory with under 5 to go here in the first. Flyers turn it over in their own zone. Cody trying to play it out in front of the goal. That pass was broken up. Cody still battling for it. Richard, he gets hammered along the wall. Here's Cody with it. Cody towards the front of the goal. There's a shot right on. I think Annika Betts got a piece of that with the end of her stick. Puck is cleared out as far as the line, and here's Shediak. He'll get the red line, and he'll play chip and chase to allow the rest of his line mates to make the complete change. Through the neutral zone come the Matrix. Here's Toombs. He'll just play it inside the line. Berube, he'll play it up the wall. Comes out into neutral ice, picked up there by Robinson. Robinson having a hard time corralling it there just at the mid-aisle line. Gets cleared out as far as the line. There's Boucher. He'll fire a shot towards the front of the goal. Shediak plays it right out into the blue paint. Nobody there for the Flyers, and that'll allow the Matrix to come back. And there's an errant pass that gets sent back inside the Matrix line. Nolan, he tries to dump it in, hits a couple of legs, gets it back, however, in the neutral zone. He'll skate it in, plays it over to the far circle, picked up there by the Matrix. And the Matrix will clear it out into neutral ice. Here's Berube. Berube in over the line. He'll snap a shot, and that goes high and wide. Berube following up his own puck. He'll leave it there for Nolan. Nolan playing back to the point for Roy. Roy will fire it around the wall. It'll go all the way over onto the far side. McEwen, he'll pick it up there for the Matrix. He's unable to get it out. And finally on the second attempt, the Matrix get it out into neutral ice. Here's Roy in over the line. Roy playing it towards the front of the goal, looking for the redirect. Casey wasn't able to get his stick on that. Casey avoids a check. Trying to play it back in deep. That was broken up by the Matrix. They'll pick it up and they'll fire it all the way down the ice, and this will be an icing call with 2:41 to go now here in the first. A still scoreless first period here between the Flyers and the Matrix. Final game of the round robin for both these teams here in the U15 division at the 42nd annual Bauer Monctonian AAA Challenge. Action continues tomorrow right here on all these channels here for AO.live. We still have games over at the K Arena that'll be going on tomorrow, and of course the 4 rinks here at the Superior Propane Center as well. Off the draw, Flyers trying to play it towards the front of the goal. That was an errant pass. Nobody there for the Flyers. Down low, McGillis trying to play it out in front of the goal. Being forced into the corner. Mid-aisle will get it out as far as the line, and they'll actually skate it out through the neutral zone. Cody turns it over at the Flyers line. Duplessis plays it in front of the Flyers bench in neutral ice. Here's McGillis now through the neutral zone for the Flyers. In over the line, has it knocked off his stick. Mid-aisle now, pushing it forward. Surratt chasing it down, but he lost it to the Flyers defenseman. As they'll just play it out in the neutral ice, picking it up now. In over the line comes Cowett. Puck goes into the corner. The Matrix defenseman dropped his stick. Here's Jaye. Avoids the check, plays it into the corner. He'll play it in behind the goal. It goes over on the far side. Bulpit there trying to play it out, unable to. Defenseman Ben Phillips is the one who lost his stick. He kicks it over into the near side as the Matrix will pick it up and they'll fire it down the ice. This is going to go right on goal, so this is not going to be an icing for called against the Matrix. Berube for Robinson. Robinson through the neutral zone. In over the line now come the Flyers. Duplessis being pinned against the wall. Robinson there looking for the loose puck. Puck gets turned over at the line. Here's an opportunity now. Shot right on and off the stick of Richard as we're under a minute to go here in the opening period. Toombs trying to play it in deep. Knocked down at the line there by McFadden. Finally, they'll get it in behind the Flyers goal. Come up onto the near side. Berube turns it over. Berube battling there with Toombs in the near corner. This is Cody now. Cody fires a shot. That sails high and wide off the glass. Trivers trying to play towards the front of the goal. Broken up. Robinson feeds it up the right side. Through the neutral zone now come the Flyers. In over the line. Dwaron trying to work his way to the goal. Puck kept in at the line. A couple of bodies run into each other. Here's Jaye with a shot. And that was stopped there by Morash. Matrix will get it out in the neutral ice with just 5 seconds to go. An opportunity, however, Surratt with a shot right on, and Betts will steer that into the corner. And that'll bring to an end the opening period here as the Matrix and the Flyers remain scoreless after 15 minutes of play. Both teams 0 for with the man advantage, just one opportunity going both ways. And so that's where we stand after 15 minutes of play. Flyers certainly had the edge in play in that opening 20 minutes. Mid-Isle seemed to be on their heels a little bit, not used to looking like they're almost a little bit not used to seeing the attack style of the Flyers. That's the coaching stylings of Alex Armsworthy, Ryan Maxwell, and Danik Krat. And it's always been the MO for the Flyers. Of course, the Flyers are coming off a Atlantic Championship a couple of years ago. Lost in the provincial finals last year. Or actually, correction, they did not make the finals last year. It was the Moncton Hawks that lost in the provincial finals last year to the Fredericton Blues. But I've had a chance to see this Flyers team under this same coaching staff for the last handful of years, and this has definitely been the same kind of attack style that they play, high tempo, high pace, and it's definitely a fun style of hockey to watch for sure. And to see them succeed at the U15 level playing that style is something you don't see every day. Mid-Isle will play the puck inside the Flyers zone. The Flyers going left to right on the TV screen here in the second period. Nolan, aggressive on the forecheck. He comes up with the puck, trying to play it back for Roy. Goes off a stick, and that's dumped back into Matrix territory by Louis-Simon Boucher. On the near side, it is McEwen. He'll play it up to the middle of the ice for Fraser. Fraser plays it back for James. James trying to go back to McEwen, and that's cleared out in a neutral ice. A couple of bodies go down in front of the Matrix bench. Here's Laird. He'll keep it in, and he'll play it down into the corner. Owen Shediak unable to do anything with it. McEwen gets hammered down late there by Cowett, and there's going to be an interference call going to the Dieppe Flyers, and so we'll have another power play for the Mid-Isle Matrix, who had really nothing going for them in that first power play that they had back in the first period. Still scoreless, 13:47 remaining here in the second period, excuse me. Face-off will be to the right of Annika Betts. Draw one so cleanly there by the Matrix, it'll come all the way back down into Matrix territory. Sam Surratt, he'll leave it there behind the goal for Alex Trivers. Trivers, his pass in the middle of the ice was intended there for Howitt. He was unable to handle that pass. The Flyers come back the other way. There's a shot right on and blockered away by Morash. Flyers control. Dwaron will skate it all the way back to his blue line. He'll play it over onto the far side, and the Flyers will just find the opening and get it all the way back down the ice. Here's Trivers now up the left side. Through the middle of the ice, he'll play it back for Toombs. Up the left side for Surratt. His pass is broken up the Flyers line, and the Flyers are able to find the opening once again and get it all the way down into Mid-Isle territory. .45 seconds to go in the power play. Here's Toombs. left side for James in the neutral zone. James lost it at the Flyers line, and Flyers are able to dump it all the way back down into mid-aisle territory. Half a minute to go here in the power play. Casey up there, very aggressive on the penalty kill. Puck gets cleared back into mid-aisle territory. Casey was in there on the delayed offside. There's a pass that goes off the stick of Nolan, and he's able to find the open corner, and he'll send it down there as Cowett is getting ready to come back out of the sin bin after being in there for 2 minutes and feeling shame for that penalty. Cowett now, he'll pick it up. He'll start out through the middle of the ice, through the neutral zone. Correction, that's Duplessis in over the line. Duplessis into the near corner. Circles the net as it knocked off his stick. He'll play it all the way back to the point. There's a shot redirected. That goes redirected wide of the goal. Pass out in front of the goal for Cowett. Unable to get much on that shot. That goes off the side of the net. Here's Berube. He fanned on the shot. Gets knocked down, has it in his feet. Still manages to keep the puck in Matrix territory. James plays it out in the neutral ice. Flyers will pick it up once again. Duplessis got 2 men going to the net. Feeds it over the far side. Shot, scores! Maxime Cowett opens the scoring, and it's 1-0 for the Flyers. Flyers had numbers on the attack going back the other way on that turnover in the neutral zone. And it was Sam Cowett who made absolutely no mistake burying the biscuit. Henry back in his own zone, plays it up the wall. McFadden keeping it in, battling along the wall. And finally the Matrix will get it back out into neutral ice. Berube, his pass broken up at the Matrix line. Here's Henry in over the line. Henry gets hammered down there by Boucher. Puck bounces up in the air, knocked down by the Flyers. Picked up there by Howitt. He'll dump it down into Flyers territory. Boucher plays it way out in the neutral ice. Here's Dwyer in over the line. Puck bouncing in the slot area. There's a backhand shot there from McFadden. Rolling puck and goes high off the glass. Through the neutral zone. This is Toombs. Toombs working around Boucher. And the referee lost sight of the puck. He saw Anneke Betts go down thinking Betts had the puck under her trapper. And so he blew the play dead. And so face-off will be to the right of the Flyers' goal with 9:55 remaining here in the opening period, or second period, I should say, excuse me. Maxime Cowett opening the scoring just moments ago. Flyers on the attack down the left wing. Pass through the front of the goal. Nice save by Sam Morash. Flyers again attacking with numbers. Trying to make Morash go left to right, right to left, and he was able to kick out the left leg on that one. Nolan back to the point for Laird. Laird plays it over to the far side. Jaillet will just wrap it around the wall, and it'll go in behind the Matrix goal into the near corner. Laird keeps that in at the near point. Flyers, Nolan plays it down into the corner. Casey going to chase it down. Played around the goal, though, by Corbett. And this will go all the way down the ice, and this will be an icing call against the Matrix. Still lots of hockey to go here at the 42nd annual Bauer Monctonian AAA Challenge. Game's going on until probably about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight for sure. And then starting again at 8:30 and 8:45 tomorrow morning. Some wild card games and playoff round implication games for tomorrow night and for Sunday morning as well. So if you're enjoying the hockey, keep it tuned right here to AO.live. Travers plays it out as far as the line. Berube backed off the line, dumped it back in. Flyers forced to tag back up on the delayed offside. Hickox plays it all the way down into Flyers territory, but he was on the wrong side of the red line, and so an icing call. That'll bring the face-off all the way back into mid-aisle territory. So the Flyers, after a pretty quiet first period, came out in the second period with some numbers, driving to the net, scoring on a 3-on-1. Maxime Cahouette with the goal. That's where we stand, 1-0 right now, with 8:20 to go here in the second. Howitt avoids a hit, gets the puck out in the neutral ice. Here's Dwyer on the near side. Dwyer fires it off the wall, wraps it all the way around over into the far corner. Robinson chasing it down for the Flyers. Henry looking for it. He'll get it. He'll set it up and behind the goal. He'll reverse it back the other way. Toombs will pick it up on the far right side, and he'll play it all the way back down into Dieppe territory. Roy plays it all the way down the ice. Morash having to come out and play it all the way back down the ice, but it goes past everyone, and this is going to be an icing call charged against the Matrix. And Morash had to be careful. He almost fired it right back into the bench of the players coming on and players coming off the ice, and could have resulted in a too many men on the ice call there, but nonetheless, icing is the call. Here's Nolan on his knees off the draw, and trying to get the backhand shot off there was Richard. Had it knocked off his stick. The net slid off its pegs there, and so referee will stop play. Face off to the left of the mid-aisle goal. Draw one there by the Flyers. Casey plays it down into the corner. Nolan cycles it there for Casey. Casey will play it back to the point for Laird. Laird finds the opening and just fires it back off the wall. Goes all the way over to the far side. Richard bodies his man. Flyers keep the puck in. Trying to get the shot off there was Richard, but fell at the same time. Back the other way comes mid-aisle, and a nice job there defensively. Sam Surratt had it knocked off his stick. Bulpit dumps it down into Flyers territory. Flyers now with it. Here's Casey in the neutral zone. Casey is in over the line, but in over the line on the far side was Nolan. He was about 2 steps over the line, and it's an offside at the Matrix line. 6:51 to go here in period number 2. So again, this is the second of 2 15-minute periods. Third period of the game will be a 20-minute period. Over on the far side, Frazier turns it over. Flyers turn it over in the mid-aisle zone. Matrix get it out as far as the line. Nice spin move there by Berube to avoid the pressure. Cahouette down below the goal line. McGillis trying to play it back to the point. He'll play it over into the far corner. Cahouette will chase it down on the far side. Phillips for the Matrix plays it in behind the goal. In behind the goal, here's Nolan, or excuse me, it's McEwen plays it over to the far side. Duplessis, he'll tip it off the glass on the wrong side of the red line, and this will make it across for an icing call. Face-off coming all the way back into Dieppe territory, be to the right of Annika Betts. So again, Maxime Cahouette, Miguel Duplessis at 4:02 of the second period. has been all the scoring so far. Both teams 0 for with the man advantage. Matrix 0 for 2. Flyers 0 for 1. Here's Henry. His wrist shot through a lot of traffic. Betts got a piece of that puck right out in front of the goal, and a nice save there by Annika Betts as the pass came right out to the top of the goal mouth. Matrix control down in the corner. They'll play it all the way back to the point. Toombs plays it wide of the Flyers' goal. Boucher plays it up off the glass for himself. Or excuse me, that was Boucher. Flyers control in the far corner. Pass up onto the left wing through the neutral zone. Robinson over on the far side plays it back to the point. Long wrist shot gets knocked down. Boucher with a slap shot. Redirected. Couple of whacks at it and they score! The puck got redirected about 5 times on the way to the net and finally found Owen Shediak standing at the side of the net. And he put it home. The linesmen here are having a conversation with the referee. I'm not sure what they're questioning here. And whatever it is, they're telling all the players to get away from them. So it could be 1-0, or it could be 2-0 here. We're going to wait and see what the officials say. Flyers are lining up like they think they know it's a goal, and the call is going to be that the Flyers have themselves a 2-0 lead. .5:12 to go here in the second period, so I'm curious to see if they might have thought it might have been kicked in, possibly. But in any event, the Dieppe Flyers now have themselves a 2-0 lead. Here's a shot right on, and Morash will grab onto that, and he'll hang on.
Flyers' second goal is November 8. They're cut at 9:48.
I actually thought it was Owen Shediak who got it, was the last one to touch it, but apparently it was Bowden McFadden. Draw one there by the Flyers. There's a shot that sails high and wide. Casey into the corner. Flyers control. Richard cycles it into the corner for Nolan. Nolan trying to get away from his man, being pressured there by Corbett. Here's Nolan in the corner with it. For Richard, there's a shot right on, and they score! And they are going to wave this one off as the puck was, they're going to say it was kicked in. .438 to go here in period number 2. Flyers looking to extend their lead. So again, Bowden McFadden and Maxime Cowett with the goals for the Flyers here so far. Toombs gets stood up in the neutral zone. Votor back to pick it up for the Flyers. He'll play it out as far as the line. Matrix keep it in momentarily, following up. Votor picks it up. He'll skate it into mid-aisle territory. Votor in with a shot right on. Rebounds right there, only momentarily though, as Morash grabs onto it and hangs on. Face-off once again will be to the right this time of the Matrix goal. Flyers keep it in at the far side. Boucher has it go off his skate and out to neutral ice. Berube will dump the puck back into mid-aisle territory. Flyers tag up. Puck gets cleared up along the glass. Berube unable to keep it in. The puck will come out into neutral ice. Berube spins away from the forecheck. He'll play it back inside his line and play it right away up the left side for Votor. Votor's pass was broken up at the mid-aisle line, and the Matrix play it all the way back into Flyers territory. Berube spins away from the forecheck of Sam Surratt. He'll play it to the middle of the ice through the neutral zone. Comes Cowett. Cowett into the near corner. Hits the brakes. Trying to get away from his man. Gets tied up there by Travers. And the puck is picked up there by Toombs. He'll play it out into neutral ice. Berube with it now for the Flyers. His pass broken up in neutral ice. Toombs had to wait for his forward line mate to come back onside before he could bring it in. There's a long pass that goes past everyone and all the way down the ice, and it is another icing call with 3:01 to go here in period number 2. So again, Bowden McFadden, Maxime Cowett. Maxime Cowett opened the scoring at 4:02. Miguel Duplessis with the assist. McFadden's goal was an unassisted marker at 9:48. Here's Roy in the neutral zone. He'll fire the puck back into Matrix territory. Over on the far side, this is Cody. Plays it out into neutral ice. So Roy breaks that up. Puck bounces into Flyers territory as it gets played high off the wall by Berube. Big hit down behind the mid-aisle goal. Puck bouncing around in the corner. And mid-aisle cleared out as Miguel Dueron threw the big hit. Lowered the boom on the Matrix defenseman just a moment ago. Shediak, he gets taken down, and this is going to be either a boarding call or a charging call. Louis Simon Boucher trying to make his way to tell Mr. Blake Cody he can't do that. And it's going to be a boarding call for Cody. Trying to plead his case here a little bit, saying that what happened there was no different than what he did in front of the Flyers bench. So the Flyers now, with their second power play opportunity of the evening. Here's Casey. Casey walking in, fires a shot right on, and a nice save there by Morash. Well, Morash kind of did that look over his shoulder because he wasn't 100% sure if he got enough of it to knock it down or not. So we'll do the face-off all over again to the left of the Matrix goal. Here's Casey, plays it back to the right point for Laird, back for Casey. Casey walking in, fires a shot, and Morash got a piece of that with the right shoulder. Flyers control. Here's Jaillet along the left wall. Plays it down below the goal line. Casey now with it on the near side. Casey walking in, Casey walking, no shooting lane or no clear shot. He'll carry it all the way back over to the far side, and it's corralled there by Jaillet. Jaillet being pestered by Howitt. Here's Casey now, near side, looking for the redirect by Nolan in the blue paint, and that pass just was too far for him to reach. Puck in the high slot area, and Nolan with the shot, and Morash with the save, and he'll hang on. 1:08 to go now here in period number 2, and it is a 2-0 Dieppe Flyers lead over the Mid-Isle Matrix. Controlled there by the Flyers over at the left point. It's Berube. For McGillis, back for Berube, right point now for Vautour. Vautour, his shot goes high and off the glass. Berube keeps it in at the far left point. McGillis along the wall. McGillis walks in, takes a shot, bounces off the glass. Vautour pinching in down low. Unable to get a stick on it. A couple of bodies go crashing to the ice. Puck comes loose. The Matrix are able to get it high and all the way down the ice. Betts will be forced to come out and play it. Betts turns it over. But Berube back there for the Flyers defensively is able to keep Toombs down below the goal line. Flyers come back the other way with 15 seconds to go. Here's Duplessis. Duplessis trying to work his way towards the middle of the ice. He'll play it onto the right side for Vautour. Vautour trying to play it back into the slot area. That pass was broken up by Toombs. He'll fire it out into neutral ice. The buzzer will sound, and that'll bring to an end the second period. And the Dieppe Flyers are 20 minutes away from improving their record to 3-0 on the weekend as they take a 2-0 lead to the dressing room after 2 periods of play. And really, it's been all Dieppe Flyers here in this first 2 periods as goaltender Sam Morash of the Mid-Isle Matrix has definitely been the busier of the 2 goaltenders. Annika Betts, of course, the goaltender for the Dieppe Flyers, has seen a couple of shots, has been sharp on the shots that she's seen so far, and has not allowed one in. So that's where we stand after 2 periods of play here at the Superior Propane Center, Rink A, as we're continuing coverage of the 42nd annual Bauer Monctonian AAA Challenge. We'll continue with third period action here in the U15 division. Coming up in about 15 minutes time, we'll come back, we'll take a look at the scoring summary of the game so far, and we'll have third period action. And you've been watching it all right here on AO.live. And welcome back inside the Superior Propane Center. It is third period action about to get underway here in the U15 division at the 42nd annual Bauer Monctonian AAA Challenge. Dieppe Flyers have themselves a 2-0 lead after 2 periods of play over the Mid-Isle Matrix. Quick look at the scoring summary. Pretty straightforward, no scoring in the first period, but then the Flyers opened the scoring as Maxime Cahouette completed a nice 3-on-1, took the pass right across the top of the blue paint and fired it home past goaltender Sam Morash of the Mid-Isle Matrix to make it 1-0. Mikel Duplessis with the assist. And then at the 9:48 mark, it was an unassisted marker by Bowden McFadden to make it 2-0 for the Flyers, and that is where we stand. And so, again, some implications in the standings here for this game. The Mid-Isle Matrix are 1-0-1. This is their final game of the round robin. They are currently sitting tied with the Rage, excuse me, as they have themselves a record of 1-1-1, and they are now done their round robin games. And so there's some tie-breaking factors coming into play here possibly if the result of this game remains the same. If the Matrix happen to come back and win, they will have themselves a 2-1 record, 2-1-1 record, 2-0-1 record, and they will have a win over the Flyers, who will be at 2-1, and they would be first in the division with the extra point due to the tie earlier in the round robin. So again, still lots of action and lots of things to be played out here in this final 20 minutes. Flyers will be going right to left here in the third period. As third period action is underway, here's Roy for the Flyers. He's in over the line, hits the brakes, plays it back to the left point for Boucher. Boucher sends a shot through, redirected right on Morash to save. Puck comes right back through the blue paint, but the Matrix are able to clear it away out of harm's way. Nolan trying to play towards the front of the goal. That was broken up. Matrix unable to get it out. Malcolm James, he gets bodied behind the goal. The puck will go around onto the far side. Bullpit gets it out in neutral ice, and it's picked up there by Casey. Casey drops it for Roy. Pass to the middle of the ice for Richard. Richard is in over the line. Breaking down the left side. Fires a shot wide of the goal. Gardner unable to get it out for the Matrix, and the Flyers will send the puck back in behind the Matrix goal. Pass to the middle of the ice. Bullpit turns it over. Richard at the end of the shift, he'll just dump it in and head off on the change. Matrix turn it over in neutral ice. McGillis, he gets bodied at the Matrix line. Jaye takes down his man. Here's Cody in over the line. Cody with a shot, blocker down by Betts, and the rebound is picked up there by the Flyers. They'll play it over to the open wing. McGillis plays it back towards the middle of the ice. Laird jumping up into the play, unable to come up with the puck. Trivers turns it over in the neutral zone. Jaye, he'll dump it down into Matrix territory. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the third period. Jaye unable to get the shot through. Matrix come back the other way. Here's a 2-on-1 now. In over the line. Here's a shot right on. Betts with the save. That's coming off the stick of Tobin McEwen. Annika Betts showing some nice patience there, as there was some options for the Matrix. Big hit down in the corner as Miguel Dueron takes down his man heavy and hard, and the defenseman for the Matrix very, very slow to get up. He hit his head awfully hard when he hit the ice. That being Landon Corbett. as he's able to make his way back to the bench on his own. Face-off will be deep in Matrix territory to the right of Sam Morash. Flyers control off the draw. Dwaron trying to make a little dipsy-doodle move around, and the defenseman turned it over in the slot area, but the Matrix clear the puck into their own bench, and so that'll result in another stoppage in play. 17:29 to go now here in the third. Bowden McFadden and Maxime Cahouette, the goal scorers for the Flyers. And that's been all the scoring here so far. Long shot from the point, redirected. Morash to save, rebound, they score! Do believe it was Samuel Nolan who picked up the rebound, skating behind the goal. And yes, that is who put it home. So the Flyers now with a 3-0 lead, as it was Samuel Nolan with the goal. Puck sent all the way down in onto Morash. Trivers now for the Matrix. He gets taken down and behind the goal by Richard. Howitt spins away from a check. Matrix get it out in a neutral ice. Boucher lost an edge and fell down. And that allows Trivers to come back the other way. Trivers lost control of the puck. He'll send it towards the front of the goal. Betts will grab onto it, and she will hang on with 16:54 to go here in the third. A 3-0 Dieppe Flyers lead. Off the draw, Trivers gets the shot right off, and once again, Annika Betts takes that one right in the Flyers logo, and she will hang on to that. Face-off will be to the right of the Flyers' goal. Face-off wasn't done fairly. They're going to wave the mid-aisle center out of the draw. Howitt will come in to take the draw for the Matrix, and actually, no, he is the one who's going to get waved out. And it'll be Surratt to come in and take the draw. Actually, now they're going to bring in Trivers to take the draw. And the draw is won there by the Flyers. McGillis gets it up there for Cahouette. In over the line now. Here's Shediak. Shediak with a shot, and he stood up his man as he was taking the shot. Shediak now, top of the right circle. Another shot right on, and Morash will grab onto that one, and he'll hang on. Owen Shediak took that shot. He was watching it. The defenseman tried to come in and hit him late, and Shediak was the one dishing out the hit there. 3.5 minutes gone here in the third. Puck gets tipped out in a neutral ice. Cody plays it back into his own zone only momentarily. Flyers will play it back in to Matrix territory. Here's Berube. Berube turns it over at the line. Matrix will control. Corbett. His pass goes up for Toombs. Toombs driving to the net. Toombs gets tripped up. Betts kind of sprawled out against the post, knocked it off the goal line there a little bit. There's a long shot right on. Morash will grab onto that and hang on, and the net was actually knocked off its pegs. Coaching staff looking over towards Annika Betts, asking her if she was all right after she kind of went down a little bit awkwardly there. Face-off is to the left of the Matrix goal. Flyers control. Roy plays it down into the corner. Puck gets picked up by the Matrix. They'll get it out as far as the neutral zone, but fired right back into the mid-aisle territory by the Flyers. McEwen. Battling for the puck down in the corner. He gets tripped up. Roy comes up with the puck. Yannick Richard down below the goal line. Trying to play it out in front, and that was broken up there by the Matrix, and they'll start back the other way. Boucher swats it down into the corner. He'll play it around onto the near side. Richard chips it off the wall. Broken up there by Hickox. McEwen, he turns it over. Flyers will play it around the wall on the near side. Richard plays it to the middle of the ice now for Nolan. Nolan, the latest goal scorer, into the slot area. Shot, scores! What a beautiful shot there by Alexandra Casey. Picked up the pass in the slot area, going full tilt, and snaps that one home past Morash. And the Flyers extend their lead to 4.
We have Flyers 1 goal from number 14, Alexander Casey. Assist by number 17.
Puck bouncing around just outside at the Flyers line. Picked up there by the Flyers. Pass onto the near side. Nolan McGillis in the corner. Cowett in behind the goal. Leaves it for McGillis. McGillis plays it all the way back to the point. Jaillet, wrist shot, and that gets blockered up over the glass and out of play by Morash, and so we'll have another stoppage in play. So again, quick reminder, if by chance the goal differential becomes 5 during the game, the clock goes into continuous mode. Straight time for the remainder of the game. Face-off will be to the left again of the Matrix goal. There's a draw won by the Flyers. There's a shot. Dwaron actually fanned on it, and it ended up in the corner. Puck will come out into neutral ice. Robinson hits the brakes, gets the red line, plays it back inside of Matrix territory. Puck is cleared out. Robinson will clear it right back in on goal. Morash will let it go. Long pass to the neutral zone, knocked down at the line there by Dwaron. McFadden battling in the neutral zone. The Matrix will skate it into Flyers territory. Berube stands up his man. Berube will skate it in behind the goal, and he'll play it around for himself. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. He'll turn it over at the line. Puck bouncing around. At the side of the goal, here's Cody. Plays it up the far side, pinching down. Flyers defenseman will keep the play alive in Matrix territory. Cody unable to get it out at the line. Berube gets hit after getting the shot off. Toombs goes down into the boards heavily as well there, so big collision with a big man, and as the bodies are starting to kind of get a little more physical here. James plays it into the corner. Cody plays it up as far as the line. Berube will pick it up in neutral ice and play it back into Matrix territory. 12:20 to go now here in the third. Puck turned over. Flyers unable to control it, however, and Toombs will start back the other way. Toombs gets run into by Boucher. Here's Roy through the neutral zone. He's got numbers with him. Drops it for Richard. Richard snaps a shot, gets blocked. He'll get another opportunity with a shot right on. And that was steered into the corner there by Morash. Flyers playing it over into the near corner. Nolan chasing it down for the Flyers. Trying to play it back for Boucher. But Boucher unable to keep it in at the line. It'll go all the way down into Flyers territory. Roy plays it into the near corner. Boucher gets bumped. Richard will pick it up for the Flyers. Trying to play it to the middle of the ice, broken up. Matrix will play it back into Flyers territory. Casey chops it up the wall, can't get it out. Long shot blocked there by Roy in front of the goal. And it'll be Nolan. He'll dump it down into Matrix territory. Alexandre Casey looking for the loose puck. Matrix will play it out as far as the line. Gets knocked down out of the air with a glove. At least I thought it did. Jaillet will play it back in deep. Here's an opportunity for the Flyers. There's a shot in the slot area. That sails wide of the goal. Cowett working through the slot area. Lost it. He'll pick it up over in the corner. Avoids a big hit. Manages to get it down low for McFadden. All the way back to the point for Laird. Laird sends the wrist shot through right on, and Morash with the save. All the way back to the left point once again for Laird. Tried to play it there for McGillis. The pass was in behind him. McGillis knocks the puck out of the air with a high stick. And so we're going to have a stoppage in play, and the faceoff will come out in neutral ice with 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Here in period number 3, it is a 4-0 Flyers lead. Maxime Cowett, Bowden McFadden, Samuel Nolan, and Alexandre Casey all scoring for the Flyers here this evening. Howitt trying to get past Laird. Puck bounces down into the near side. Bullpit, chasing it down for the Matrix. Howitt battling down low. He lost the puck to Cowett. And the Flyers will start back the other way. There's a pass intended for Cowett, just too far for him. Jaillet coming down. He'll leave it for Cowett. Cowett far side. There's a shot. Gets blocked on the way through. Laird at the right point. Tried to play it back along the wall. It hits off the skate of the Flyers forward. And it results in the Matrix coming up with it, but the Matrix turn it over at their own line. McGillis plays it all the way back onto the far side. McFadden back to pick it up. He'll play it back for Jaillet. Jaillet through the neutral zone. He'll fire it right in on goal. That'll get steered into the corner. Gardner plays it up onto the near side. Toombs will pick it up at the line. Turns it over at the line. But he will get it back, and he's forced all the way back behind his own goal. Dwyer all over him. Berube plays it along the wall. Dwyer for Robinson. His shot right on, and Morash will snap that one out of the air, and he'll hang on. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the third. Flyers win the draw. Here's Berube. Spins away from a check, but then lost control of it and had it poked off his stick the second time. And it goes all the way back into Flyers territory. Long pass for Robinson. Goes past everyone, and that'll go all the way down into Matrix territory for an icing call. And so again, we'll have another stoppage in play, but this time we'll bring the face-off all the way back into Flyers territory. Face-off will be to the left of Annika Betts. Phillips feeds the puck to the slot area. There's a backhand shot, and that just sails wide. Boucher getting bumped in the corner. McFadden also there. Boucher runs over his man, and there's going to be a delayed penalty here to Boucher. As really that was a uncalled for interference call, or actually they're going to call it a head contact. Puck was nowhere near the player at the time. And so Boucher goes off for 2 minutes for head contact. 8:02 to go now here in the third period. Mid-aisle now controls. They'll turn it over. Laird finds the opening between the two defensemen and is able to get it all the way down into Matrix territory. Here's Sam Surratt. Plays it up onto the left wing. Trivers through the neutral zone. Trivers has it knocked off his stick. The Flyers will get it out as far as the line, and it will get out across the line with 7.5 to go now here in the third. Toombs in over the line. Wide on Casey. Puck comes towards the side of the goal. Betts will grab onto that, and she will hang on to it. $7:20 to go here in the third period. Puck bouncing around right through the slot area. Nobody there for the Matrix. That allows the Flyers to come up with the puck and fire it all the way down the ice. Flyers now controlling their own zone, and Berube will fire it all the way down into Matrix territory. 6:45 to go now here in the third. Matrix carry it in, but they turn the puck over, and the Flyers are able to clear it back down into Matrix territory. Through the neutral zone. Matrix turn it over. Here's Cowett for the Flyers. He'll play it back for Berube. As Berube trying to get a little too fancy with it. Almost turned it over, but he managed to recover and get it all the way down the ice. Team's back at even strength. 6 minutes to go here in the third period. Flyers on the attack. Here's Cowett down below the goal line. Cowett gets taken down along the wall. Matrix will skate it out through the neutral zone. Gardner. He'll lose the puck to Berube, very dangerously skating in front of his own net. Berube almost getting tripped up. Here's Cowett, though. He gets the pass. Shediak towards the front of the goal. Shot right on. Puck's loose. And finally, it's corralled underneath the pads of Morash. Shediak almost kind of pushed that right through after being covered there by Sam Morash. Don't forget, coming up, our next game here on Rink A, Mike Sanderson will have the call for you. It is the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League Prospects game, and that comes up at 8 o'clock right here on Rink A, and that'll be I do believe that'll be the final game of the day here on Rink A, and then action will continue again tomorrow, starting bright and early. So again, the QMJHL Prospects game at 8 o'clock tonight. Flyers control. Here's Boucher. Sends the wrist shot through right on, and a nice save there by Morash. So Mike Sanderson and possibly a whole plethora of other soulful sounding voices will be coming and gracing the airwaves here tonight, starting at 8 o'clock. So again, Flyers with a 4-0 lead here over the mid-aisle Matrix. And over the line, there's Roy with a shot right on, and Morash will grab onto that one and hang on. So if things remain as they are, the Flyers will finish atop of their division at a perfect 3-0 record. Mid-aisle will fall to 1-1-1. And then possibly some tie-breaking will come into effect here at that stage. But a lot will be solidified and finalized here in the next 4 minutes and 45 seconds. McFadden will play the puck back towards the mid-aisle line. Bullpit, he'll play it back inside his own zone. Mid-aisle, playing it up to the Flyers line, broken up. Jaillet plays it out in neutral ice. Dweron, he'll play it inside the line, but the Matrix will get it right back out. Matrix will fire it off the wall down the ice. Laird chasing it down. Toombs going to pick it up, though, for mid-aisle. Toombs with it, cycles it into the corner. Flyers will come up with the loose puck. Laird plays it all the way around onto the near side. Robinson tried the lead pass. That was broken up. Puck played back inside the Flyers zone. Jaillet over on the far side. He'll get the puck back on the near side. Jaillet for Robinson. He tips it down into mid-aisle territory. Puck kept in at the line. Big hit there. As Lucas Votor laid out the body. Mad goalmouth scramble. Someone got a stick up in the grill there and went down hard in front of the goal. And it looks like they're only going to call one player here. And that's going to be Miguel Dweron going off on the cross check. It almost looked like the Flyers player was the one who got it up in the grill area. But nonetheless, the Flyers are shorthanded for the next 2 minutes with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go, but they do have themselves a 4-0 lead. Again, Maxime Cahouette opened the scoring in the second period at 4:02. Bowden McFadden at 9:48 of the second period, and then it was Samuel Nolan at 2:36 of the third, and Alexandre Casey at 5:25 of the third. Flyers extremely aggressive on the penalty kill. Casey trying to set up the shorthanded opportunity there, but the puck comes out in a neutral ice. And actually, here's an opportunity now for Richard. Richard is in all by himself. Right on, and a nice save there by Morash, kicking out the right leg. Matrix play the puck down into Flyers territory, but they were in over the line before the puck got there. There's a long lead pass for Casey. Hops over his stick. They're not going to call it an icing. I think the Flyers got away with actually, no, they didn't because they're shorthanded. My mistake. Mid-aisle now. In over the line. They'll drop it. Casey bodies his man. McEwen cleared out as far as the line. Toombs trying to get away from Casey. Turns it over. Toombs battling with Casey once again. And it comes loose. The Matrix get a shot off, and Betts will steer that off the back wall, and she'll tried to pounce onto it, but it snuck out from underneath her trapper. Referee, though, however, was a little quick on the whistle and blew it down, and so we have another stoppage in play. 2:03 to go here in the third. Half a minute to go in the penalty to Dweron. Mid-aisle control. Here's James at the right point. Sends a shot through, tipped wide of the goal. Cody on the near side. He'll play it behind the goal now once again. Boucher plays it out as far as the line, knocked down, and here come the Flyers back the other way. Nolan picks it up. He'll play it all the way back for Boucher. Boucher, he'll dump it down into Matrix territory as the teams are now back at even strength with 1.5 minutes to go now here in the third period. Nolan battling against 2 Matrix down in the corner. Comes around over onto the near side. Cody will pick it up for the Matrix, chip it off the wall. Roy knocks it down at the line. Roy gets bodied. Puck gets sent around onto the far side. Duplessis plays it back down deep. Dueron trying to play it towards the front of the goal. That was broken up. And the Matrix get it out in a neutral ice. We're under 1 minute to go now here in the third. Owen Shediak fires that in wide of the goal. Puck bouncing around. There's an opportunity now. McGillis, his shot goes off a leg and down into the far corner. Under 1/2 minute to go now. Jaillet pinching down low. Matrix will pick it up. They'll fire it all the way down the ice. And again, this will be another icing column. We'll bring the face-off all the way back into Matrix territory. 24.9 seconds remaining here in period number 3. Again, don't forget the QMJHL Prospects game coming up at 8 o'clock right here on Rink A, and we will have that game for you right here on AO.live with Mike Sanderson. Shot right on, and Morash with the save. Matrix will skate back the other way. Pass to the middle of the ice. Here's Toombs in. Toombs with a shot, and Betts gets a piece of that with the blocker. And that goes up over the glass and out of play. Annika Betts, definitely the least busy of the 2 goaltenders. But when she's been called upon, she has been very, very solid. Puck in behind the Flyers goal. It'll be sent up over onto the right side. Shediak will chip it high off the glass, down into Matrix territory, and that'll bring to an end this very entertaining hockey game as the Dieppe Flyers have shut out the Mid-Isle Matrix by a score of 4-0. The Flyers improve their record to 3-0, and they will finish atop of their division as the Mid-Isle Matrix fall to 1-1-1. And we'll have to see how the remainder of the tiebreaker scenarios play out for them to see where they get seated and whatnot. So definitely the exact round robin that the Flyers wanted to have, going perfect from start to finish. And so we'll see what the schedule brings for them coming up in the next couple of days or so here at the 42nd annual Monctonian AAA Challenge. Again, don't forget our next game coming up at 8 o'clock. It is the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League Prospects game. We'll bring in Mike Sanderson to call that one, and we'll have the action continue for you here as the weekend continues. Continues right on until Saturday. So once again, I'm Jeff Robichaud reminding you the Dieppe Flyers have come out victorious by a score of 4-0 over the Mid-Isle Matrix. Good night from the Superior Propane Center. I'll see you back here over the weekend again at some point. Again, Mike Sanderson coming in for the 8 o'clock game.